foreign aid. We give so much money to countries, many of whom don't like us, many of whom work actively against us. Couple things. The House voted, I think before the August recess, to cut off, but to limit decrease funding to Pakistan. We continue to give money to Pakistan when in too many instances they're actively working against American interests. Now I said, but let me go to Egypt. Well, first of all, I agree with your question. We give way too much money to foreign aid in countries around the world. In the House, we have voted to cut a lot of foreign aid, with one exception. We give as much money and provide as much support as we can to Israel, our greatest, strongest ally in the world. I read a letter a month ago, 40 of my colleagues signed up, a letter to our administration to say if Egypt won't abide by their long-standing peace treaties with Israel, we will cut off funding to Egypt. 40 of my colleagues joined $1.6 billion. Now, it has been tragic. What has happened in Libya and Egypt and what's happening around the world now. Another stark reminder that there are people around the world that want to kill Americans simply because we're Americans. We need to be very clear with these countries. We need to tell Egypt and every other country, if you can't keep our embassy safe, we will pull that embassy from your country. That's the bare minimum. If you can't do that and keep Americans in those embassies safe, we will pull those embassies. And secondly, if you can't control within your country this radical element, let's be clear, it's a radical strain of Islam. If you can't control that and Americans are in jeopardy, we will cut off aid. I think we just, as Americans, as a government, we need to just be really clear. Here's what the ground rules are, guys. These countries respond to clarity. They unfortunately respond to strength and force. Okay? They don't respond to appeasement. So when we apologize for our basic First Amendment rights,
it's based on Obama's own book.
that sends the wrong signal.
Much research
We need to be
was done
clear
by
to answer your question. Absolutely. We're 16 trillion in debt. We're out of work. Illinois just became number one around the country in foreclosures. Tammy Duckworth, we're not better off than we were 4 years ago. We need to take care of our own folks.
I wonder where Tammy's
give money to countries
crew
around
is
the
here.
world
They're
that work
probably
against
here.
us. Thoughts, issues, questions, guys. Suffice to say, I think what happened in Libya and Cairo raises a lot of questions that our entire government needs to look into. Our embassies need to be protected. The men and women that work in our embassies need to be protected. Were they sufficiently protected? It was the anniversary of 9/11. Was our sense of danger heightened? We need to look into these questions, and we will.
Question for you. Okay. Back during the Second World War, Pearl Harbor got bombed. And they took all the Japanese people and put them in concentration camps. Okay, whatever they want to call it. Okay. One day, transferred airplanes into those deep towers. Okay. take all those people in that country that live here, round them up, then we can take it.
Because what we did to Japanese American citizens during World War II was wrong. Muslim American citizens who live in this country have every one of the same basic civil liberties that you and I do. So what about the individuals?
They live here, okay, they live here, and they created the national war.
But what you need to do and what I need to do is find out who that enemy is. And I believe, as I've said hundreds of times, the vast majority of Muslim American citizens who live in this country are God-fearing, patriotic, America-loving citizens. There is a radical strain of radical Islamists who have hijacked this religion around the world. That's what we need to go after, and that's what we're at war against. We saw it raised its ugly head this past week. We know it's a threat here, it's a threat all over, but we never, ever deny any American citizen, Christian American, Muslim American, Jewish American, their basic civil liberties. What we need is for all of us, Muslim American and Christian Americans, to stand up against these radical elements that are trying to kill Americans in our every season here. But never, ever, ever do we step on and trample the basic civil liberties that every American citizen is entitled to. It's a subject many of us aren't comfortable talking about because we don't want to think about this. But yes, the government knows since 9/11, the government knows that our enemies, Al-Qaeda and these other radical Islamic groups, our government knows, the Obama administration knows. They've altered how they're trying to attack us. And one thing they're trying to do is come here to America, recruit and radicalize Muslim American citizens who live here to do evil things against us. We know that's going on, and we need to protect. Again, let me make this point. We need to protect all Americans against this threat. It's going on all over the country, it's going on abroad. Muslim American citizens need to be protected. Christian American citizens, Jewish American citizens. Your government needs to do this. We can't let political correctness get in the way of protecting Americans. But, importantly, we can never malign an entire group of people. We want our government to protect us. Yes, sir. Look, a big part of our success in this war on terror, and the Obama administration doesn't like to call it a war on terror, they should, is a big tool in this fight is to encourage and embolden moderate Muslims around the world to stand up against this radical element. We're never totally going to defeat this radical element until moderate Muslims stand up and say, don't you dare do these evil things in the name of our religion. I'm a Catholic boy. Boy, if we had radical Catholics trying to kill Americans here in abroad, I'd like to think that I'd be one of the first ones standing up and say, how dare you try to hijack the religion? I know a lot of us feel this way. We want to encourage our Muslim American decent citizens here and around the world to do the same thing. It's important long term. That's the only way long term we're going to defeat this. It's a real threat, guys. This is a real threat. Absolutely. It is an embarrassment that Illinois is the only state in the union that does not allow this.
Need some more.
Do you need something to drink? More water?
Water would be great, thanks.
I'll get you some water.
No.
Come bring it a little closer to home. What can be done about these oil prices? And do you have the oil companies start putting the bills for their own problems instead of us doing it? Like if your pipeline springs a leak, why don't they put that bill to fix it instead of passing it on to us and saying, oh, we got to raise the price of gas? You're bragging billions of dollars in profits. Some of them profits back into their home.
Let's focus on the most important part of the question. And this is part of what I asked Ms. Duckworth last night when she said we're all better off than we were 4 years ago. That's just one example. All of us, you know, rich, middle class, or poor, when we all go fill up our gas at the pump, we all pay the same price. And right now we're paying more than double what we paid 4 years ago. This is a worldwide market. The only way to begin to bring down that cost, because the cost of what you pay at the pump is impacted by what goes on around the world. The best thing Americans can do is be less dependent upon all the crazy stuff that goes on around the world. We should be drilling for our own oil, exploring our own natural gas, so that when we encounter turbulent times where the price of oil wants to be driven up, if we have more of our own supply here, A, that will impact the worldwide supply, and B, it will protect us if we have to solely use it. So the clearest, most direct answer is drill now. Let's start drilling for oil now. And this president and this Duckworth, they truly don't want us drilling for oil. Now, second part of the question.
If you go back, I don't know, maybe 5-6 years when you started closing refineries.
By the way, this is all for me. Go.
5-6 years ago when you started closing refineries, cutting back production, why are you getting gas to jack up the price of gas?
Here's why. And just so everybody knows this, in life we tend to complicate things, right? Much of politics isn't complicated. President Obama does not want us drilling for oil. President Obama would like to get you out of automobiles. Remember, folks, he hired an energy secretary who said, I don't disagree with $10 a gallon gas, just like they have in Europe. This is what they believe. So how do you stop that? You put your foot on the oil companies to try to drive up the cost of gas so that people will look toward wind and sun and other things. All of this plays a role. But right now we need to be drilling for oil. And this president, and unfortunately the Democrats, won't let us. This is also a jobs issue. You know, the Keystone Pipeline and a lot of these energy projects, they'll help put Americans to work. And